All right, guys, still here at the Tom Handbrake Classic. I'm here with Coach Buckner of Bogan. You guys just came away with a 61-56 win over the whole school. Talk a little bit about that game. It was pretty intense.
So we just took a pretty loss against Lindblom in the conference Thursday. So we play Semi on Tuesday. We want us to get ready for that game. So we mostly trying to bring the intensity like we was playing that team already. Just trying to get them a feel, more competition, get more games in, just more reps, because the more reps we get, the better we get. And my kids just need the reps. We're a young group trying to learn and just living off the legacy of old Bogan while Coach Goody was here. So.
I was going to speak to that. You guys seem to have a young group. Your leading scorer is a sophomore.
Yeah.
Having a young group of players like that, a group of student athletes, what are you doing to keep them locked in throughout the school day as practice is going on, as you're getting prepared for games? What is your secret to keeping them locked in?
Staying in the gym. Coach Goody did it to us back in 2009. We just stayed in the gym. None of us really knew how to hoop. All kids from the streets just learning how to teach basketball and learning every day. And us staying in the gym every day helped us. And I do the same thing with them, just keeping off the streets. There's no reason to be outside.
None at all. No rhyme or reason whatsoever. Late down the stretch, referees were a little
being refs.
Yeah. Okay.
Being refs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's go with that. Because I don't know if you've seen any of my stuff. I'm pretty hard on refs.
Okay.
Sometimes they're consistent, sometimes they're inconsistent. A little inconsistencies going both ways. As a coach, and you see the other coach who is a little more animated than what you seem to be, how do you stay locked in when you see that and maybe not getting the calls that you want and maybe not getting the effect that you think should happen to coaches that are that animated?
All right, so I'm definitely animated when it comes to being on the sideline because I play basketball, so I'm very competitive, and I just feel like the refs should, make the calls kind of fair on both sides. Mm-hmm. But we always been a team that never got calls. Even when I went to Bogan back in 2009, we never got calls. We always had to play against it. So I try to keep my composure. In my 4 years on JV, before I got my first year as the head coach, I was getting texts. So I'm like, all right, now I'm a head coach, I can't get texts.
You got to change that up.
That's gonna cost us the game and all that. So I learned over time to just be patient, especially with the kids and the refs. Because the refs, most of the time, they're going to be right. So you got to let them have it.
As the season is now at the halfway mark, what's some goals that you have for this young group individually for each player? And you don't have to name every player, but what are some goals you have for them, and what are some goals that you have for yourself as the coach and as a team? Where do you see you guys able to get as the city playoffs approach and as the state tournament approaches, of course?
All right, so I know I have 2 D1 players on my team. One of them didn't show up today because his ankle hurt. Okay. But my goals for us moving into 2A this year, I think we can get downstate, seeing the level of competition that we have going into state. I don't really see any team beating us, and most of the teams we play are in the white. So I feel like we should be able to pull it through as a team from the red with a lot of experience on both levels. We used to playing Mount Carmel every regional championship. Now we playing lesser teams. I feel like my team should have more confidence and be ready to play.
I appreciate you stopping by. We try to make sure that we are at these tournaments to give opportunities to coaches and to players who don't get an opportunity to be seen often. I saw a couple college coaches here that I know personally recruiting, so I think that means a lot when you are able to get them college coaches out to see some of your guys. So thanks for stopping by.
No problem. Thank you.
All right.